Greetings, Dinah here. I'm sitting here at Robin's Nest. It's snowing outside and the fire's on. It's nice and cozy. I want to welcome you to your Heart Helpers Retreat. I would like to give you a little background about the ministry and what you are part of now. I've ministered to young women most of my adult life. Years ago, I read a book by Dr. Sandra Wilson entitled Released from Shame. I was so moved by her work, I contacted her, and she actually became my mentor. In her expose of shame, I found the missing key, both in my life and then in working with others. I was not your typical candidate for shame. I had a strong personality and other-centered contempt. I was definitely prickly. The combination of giving God my worst, which forced me to be honest, and the understanding of my shame was transforming. At this time, I founded and was running 3 pregnancy care centers and a maternity home in the White Mountains of Arizona. This is where the message, Breaking the Shackles of Shame, came to be, though not in the form you have it now. I studied a great deal, got my certification with AACC, wrote, created, and utilized concepts in my lay counseling. At times of brokenness and pain, and my teaching became my story. What I am doing now was a long time coming. For decades, I would say to my kids, I know I won't die soon because God wants me to put all of this knowledge in a book and a video and to train women how to teach it. This is what you're experiencing now, the fulfillment of that vision. My son Brandon said to me the other day, Mom, would you get another vision? In March of 2016, my Job years began. My husband of 46 years was killed in a quad accident. My beloved nephew, whom I had led to the Lord, died in a motorcycle accident 2 weeks later. 6 months after that, our house mother at the maternity home, whom I had hired and known for 24 years, died of a heart attack at 56. Finally, my dear friend and kindred spirit, Robin, died of pancreatic cancer in Christmas of 2017. It was during this time that my ex-son-in-law was convicted of the unthinkable and our family was shattered. My last words to my husband, who was ready to ride off into the sunset on his quad, was, "Do not die. Do not leave me with this mess." I tell you this, not for sympathy, but for you to know that I have been where all I could do was hang on to Jesus' hemline and survive. I was my own student, remembering everything I taught and believed about surrender and God's love. After a few years of grieving, I was ready to move into my new life. I asked God often, "What do you want me to do?" I had many options, but I wanted His will. After a few months of this conversation, I woke up one morning literally with the words on my lips, retreats. I was supposed to do retreats. I didn't know what they looked like. I didn't have any plans, but I designed and built Robin's Nest, named after my dear friend Robin, who had died. And I designed it as a retreat home, but had no idea what would come next, but God did. Your heart leader has been through the retreat as an attendee, then returned to Shadow. She's done extra work and is now expanding the vision even further than I ever imagined by holding this retreat you're at. I hope that at this retreat, you will find healing if needed and receive certification so you can also walk women through this life-changing program. I want to end with this thought. We in this ministry have a motto. I'm just one beggar leading another to bread. There are no superstars. Nobody is elevated. We are just Christian women who are done lying to ourselves and others. We're ready to be vulnerable and embrace the truth. We have all been bound with the shackles of shame, and we are saying no more. I am so happy that you have chosen to join us.